This week, the Torah portion is about the famous story of the giving of the Torah and the revelation at Mount Sinai. And our sages tell us that God chose a rather remote place to give the Torah, in a desert. Wouldn't it have made more sense that God should choose, let's say, Jerusalem, the Temple Mount, gather all the Jews on that mountain and give us the Torah? Would have been so much more glorious, magnificent. He chooses a desert that is, there's nothing there. Why did God choose a desert and an obscure place to do this? It's another interesting phenomenon that Shavuos, the day that we got the Torah, is obscured in the Torah as far as the date. We don't even know what date it was given on. Every other holiday in the Torah, Pesach, Sukkot, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, they all have dates designated. The 1st of Tishrei, the 15th of Nisan. Shavuos, the day of the giving of the Torah, is left obscure. In fact, the Talmud, the sages in the Talmud, dispute and argue when the Torah was given. Was it on the 6th day of Sivan or the 7th day of Sivan? Why don't we have clarity? I think the reason is he chooses a remote place, a no man's land. Imagine if God would have given us the Torah in Jerusalem. Then the Jerusalemites would have said, it's nice that everyone was gathered here, but the Torah is really ours. I mean, we're from Jerusalem. We got it. We know what it is. Those that come from outside of Jerusalem or even outside of Israel, yeah, they could be Jewish, they could learn Torah, but they don't really get it. If we were given in Crown Heights or in Borough Park or in Muncie or wherever it is, the locals would have said it's really ours and you're all guests in the Torah. God chooses a remote place, no man's land. No one has more of a claim to the Torah. We're all equally owners. We can take ownership at our volition. It doesn't belong to the religious. It doesn't belong to the Kohens, to the Levites. It belongs to everyone equally. And that's why he chooses a desert. No one has claim to it. In other words, everyone has claim to it. And the same with the date. He chooses a date. If he would have chosen a date and made that clear, then some may have had the mistake that learning Torah is more conducive. Certain dates are more conducive. For example, the weather is nice. If it was given in the summer and that would have been made clear, people would have said, in the summer I'll learn Torah. It's a little more conducive. He leaves it obscure. He leaves it unannounced. In other words, to teach us that the Torah doesn't have any date, doesn't belong to, there's no better time, there's no better place. Wherever you are, any day of the year, the Torah is available to you. It is yours, just like it is the people that live in Jerusalem or the people that live in the strong Jewish neighborhoods. There's no claim, and no one has a claim to it more than you. So, take claim to it. Learn it. Dive in. Make it a little bit your own. Take ownership, because it really is yours. Shabbat Shalom.